Hey everyone, this is Keri TV. If you haven't seen this channel before, this is all the ins, outs, ups, downs, latest trends, hottest deals for buying, selling, and investing in real estate in Los Angeles. Every week we bring new information and the inside track to get you the best deals and the most for your home and the best investments in Los Angeles. So subscribe below and stay tuned. So today we are going to look at a market update in July. We are midway through July. Can you believe it? Like, where is this year gone? And I'm talking about what's happening in the market as I do most often these weeks instead of just tips and tricks, because everybody wants to know what is going on with the market. Should I sell? Can I sell? Can I buy? Well, I know we've discussed how things have been slowly improving and how they barely even took a dip. But right now we are seeing almost like a spring and a summer market all combined, and it is just bananas out there. As I've been saying, bananas, bananas, bananas. So looking at numbers for condos and single family on the west side of Los Angeles, we've had our largest number of new listings hit the market. For single family homes, we had 43 new listings in a week, and for condos, we had 39. The most that we've had over the last 3 months has been about 20 to 30 at the most. So we are hitting numbers similar to pre-COVID, of course. And then the number of properties in escrow has also increased more than it has the last 3 months. We're at 21 properties and 25 single family homes went under contract last week. Let's talk about the number of sold properties. So we've also had the most amount of sales happen for condos and homes. We've had 19 and 18 for single family and condos. And then as far as the average price, this has been interesting. In the condo market, we've actually inched up to have an average price of over $1 million. So we were hovering around 900 or so for an average price point, and we are now at $1.8 million. And that's at $880 a foot for average for the price per square foot of condos on the west side. That's been around $750 or so for the last 3 months. So that's a big boom. And there may just be a few higher sales this past month that could, or past week that could account for that. So we always like to track week over week, month over month, because you always can have a big property or a big price that will set off the numbers a bit. But from what we're seeing, the condo market is just ridiculous. List price to sale price is staying around the same, around 99% for condos and about 97% for homes. So when you're looking at the averages of homes around 2.4 million, which has been pretty consistent, they're seeing more of a leveling out of prices versus the condos, which are around $1 million, which are just on fire. So you're seeing people trying to just get into the market on the west side wherever they can, and it happens that there's really good pricing, good deals on these condos. So of course, when you're at $1.80 million, the average size for that is 1,300 square feet. So for a good old 1,300 square feet, you can get something for $1 million on the west side. In California as a whole, we're looking at the California Association of Realtors and all the stats and figures that they pull that they're looking at for the month of July. So showing activity, the amount of showing activity has been unprecedented. We're up 56% over the same time last year. So that means in July of 2019, we have 56% more people trying to see property right now. And this is on the heels of stay-at-home orders being lifted. The mortgage applications, I've talked about how the mortgage applications have been increasing every single week. Well, this is the first week that they actually have not increased after 9 weeks of more people applying for mortgages. Now, I think that's to do with the lack of inventory, low inventory, less things to buy, but also the amount of cash. I had 3 different sets of buyers this week, past couple weeks, write offers on places, over asking, only to be beat out by people writing even higher with cash. That means that people aren't just sending in cash offers trying to get a bargain. They are doing whatever they can to get into properties right now. So that is something that we are seeing be pretty consistent over the last 3-4 months. The predictions are pretty much the same. They're expecting prices to go up about 8.5% for 2020. So that means last year to this year, they're looking at an 8.5% increase, which is huge. That's much bigger than they've been predicting. They've been saying 3, 4, 5, so 8% is pretty high. As far as the actual home prices, not indicative of how many things are selling, but the actual home prices rose 2.7% in the last 3 weeks. So it's a slow acceleration, but it's still slowly accelerating. So if you're trying to list your property and get pie in the sky numbers, that's not the market for it. But people who want to sell, who have a great product, there are buyers out there for it. I want you to keep in mind that During this global pandemic, people are very shocked to hear that the market is as busy as it is. Like, all I hear is, what? There's no way. Oh my gosh, are you okay? You're probably not selling any homes. And it's really the opposite. Think about it. You're in a pandemic where people are required to stay home. So wouldn't that make you evaluate where you're living or if you like it? So we're seeing so many people want to get out of where they are, whether it's too small or they're renting or they're wanting to live a little further outside of town. Less people, less virus opportunities, I guess. So we're definitely seeing the housing market just boom. But you also have to remember, as I've mentioned, we are looking at a generation of baby boomers, children, millennials, which I'm on the upper edge of that. Spring chicken, not a spring chicken. They are all buying houses and their population is larger than the baby boomers. Remember, they named them the baby boomers because there were so many of them. And now there's more of their children trying to buy homes than them. And keep in mind, they're still in their houses, they're not retiring or moving away as much. So you're seeing this incredible amount of pent-up demand, especially in Los Angeles with all the jobs that are coming in. So that's what's going on with the market. If you have any influence to help people vote for more building, vote for more density, because we need more housing and we need more people to sell their houses. So that is the market update. I am always available for questions about the market and the stats, or if you need plumbers or cleaners or brunch ideas, we got you. Thank you for tuning in, and we will continue to provide more updates every week. Cheers, guys.